Few food trends have achieved the kind of visual virality that activated charcoal accomplished between approximately 2015 and 2019. The dramatic jet black color of activated charcoal lattes, ice cream, pizza dough, burgers, and detox beverages made them irresistible subjects for food photography, generating millions of social media posts and creating a brief but commercially significant premium market for charcoal-colored products. The marketing framing was equally compelling: activated charcoal as a detoxifying agent, a purifying force that cleans the body from the inside out, a wellness ingredient with medical pedigree. That medical pedigree is real, and it's precisely what makes the casual incorporation of activated charcoal into food products so medically concerning. Activated charcoal is a standard emergency medicine intervention used in poison control and toxicology because of one specific, well-characterized pharmacological property. It absorbs substances in the gastrointestinal tract indiscriminately and with remarkable efficiency. When a patient has ingested a toxic substance and the clinical window is appropriate, activated charcoal is administered in a hospital setting to bind the toxin in the gut and prevent its systemic absorption. It works through nonspecific physical binding. The activated charcoal's enormous surface area traps molecules regardless of their chemical identity. This is what makes it therapeutically valuable in emergency poisoning contexts and simultaneously dangerous in the casual food context where it's being consumed alongside or near prescription medications. The medication interaction problem is not hypothetical and not minor. Activated charcoal can bind to and substantially reduce the absorption of a wide range of orally administered drugs, including oral contraceptives, antibiotics, anticoagulants, thyroid medications, anticonvulsants, and antidepressants. The clinical consequences depend on the drug, the timing, and the dose of charcoal consumed, but they include contraceptive failure with resultant unintended pregnancy, reduced antibiotic efficacy in people being treated for active infections, and dangerously altered serum levels of drugs with narrow therapeutic windows like warfarin and lithium. A person who takes their morning medication with a charcoal detox latte is potentially neutralizing a drug their physician has carefully dosed for their specific medical needs, and they will likely have no idea this is happening. Nutrient absorption is the secondary concern. Activated charcoal doesn't distinguish between pharmaceutical molecules and dietary nutrients. Regular consumption alongside meals can reduce absorption of fat-soluble vitamins, iron, and other minerals, effects that accumulate with repeated exposure and may be particularly problematic for people with dietary restrictions or marginally adequate nutrient intake. The regulatory gap that allowed this trend to flourish is the same one that governs most food ingredient decisions. Activated charcoal is on the FDA's GRA, generally recognized as safe, list as a food coloring agent, which means food manufacturers can use it without pre-market approval and without any requirement to include drug interaction warnings. A hospital emergency department must counsel patients about activated charcoal's drug interaction risks before administering it. A food manufacturer can include the same substance in a consumer product and face no equivalent obligation. The detox marketing claim that drove the trend's popularity is itself entirely unsupported by evidence. The liver and kidneys perform the body's actual detoxification and do not require or respond to dietary charcoal. What charcoal in food actually detoxes is your medication cabinet.